Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I am at a brand new spot for the channel, not for me. I fished here, God, it seems like forever ago, but as you can see, this is just a little dam. You know, this is actually on the south side of San Antonio, and it dumps into the San Antonio River. So I haven't fished here before. Surprisingly, I haven't fished here before on the channel because I know this spot gets a lot of attention. And yeah, you can see the water behind me right there. And so what I'm gonna do is, we've had rain in recent days, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be pitching the crawl around, maybe the Cinco, try to see if we can't land us a few fatties. It's fairly easy to get to. You know, there's a lot of trails that go in and out of all around San Antonio that put you in direct access to a lot of this water. So yeah, like I said, I'm anxious to see what's out there, or what's in these waters, since I haven't been here in quite a while. But yeah, probably some Guadalupe bass, maybe even a smallmouth or two. I don't even know, but definitely largies. I know we'll probably hook into a few. It's feeding time right now. It's humid. It's super humid. Humidity is probably 90%, and we've only got a couple hours to fish because it will get dark soon. So stick with me, guys. Like I said, I'm only giving myself about 2 hours. If this spot does not turn out, then yeah, we'll probably make it a little bit ways down the river, but not far. But yeah, stick with me. Check him out. He's zigzagging his way back over here. That's a nice one. That is a real nice one. Nice little fatty right there. Whoa, 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 buddy. Alright guys, that's a fat little bass right there. Right here on the San Antonio River. Not bad, not bad. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Check it out. I don't think I got it on camera, but yeah. Nice little bass right there. There's a giant school of carp right here. And I found this can of corn. Yeah, there they go. I spooked them, but I found a can of corn. Man, there's a can of corn. Look at how much corn is here. That's crazy. But there's just a big old school of carp right here. Oh, they took off already. All right, let's see if we can find us another bass. Now I got the Cinco on. Water looks high today. It's not even yeah, you can see that water's coming down on both sides. Look, see the carp right here? See him? He's huge. Oh, like I said, yeah, another one. I don't know how big he is though. Where's he at? Feels like a little one. There we go. Yep. On the Cinco. Alright, buddy. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful little bass. Look at the stripes. Thank you, bud. There he goes. It's so funny. There's like these huge carp right here eating that corn that I was throwing in there. I mean, there's like 5 of them right here. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, you see the tail keep coming in and out of the water. And part of me is thinking, man, I'll just throw a couple of kernels of corn on my hook and nab me a fatty, but this isn't a carp channel. It's just dedicated to bass. Look at that carp. It's huge. They're like all down there picking up. Look at him. You see his face? They're all down there picking up the corn. at him. He wants to get out of the water. Oh, I think I got a bite. Another one. Feels like a good bite, but where's he going? Oh, I'm not gonna stay. He's going away from me. Ah. No. That's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to go that way. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a better one. He's fighting me with this current. Ah, that's a nice one. Look at him. That is a nice bass right there. Look at that. He was putting up a fight. Okay. All right, buddy. Man, look at that. Nice little 2-pounder. Poked me. There you go. That's a little fatty right there. He had some power to him too. Look at that. Yep, San Antonio River. On the crawl. All right, I don't want to throw you on the rocks. Look at that. Look how fat that belly is. All right, buddy. You're free. Where is he? Oh, it's not that big. Huh? Not too bad. That's a beautiful little bass. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you can see the moving water already. Moving water's right there. That's what the bass love. And the sun's starting to come out. I thought the sun was gonna die off behind the clouds, but it's starting to get real bright, I guess. Clouds are up high, so when the sun's going down, you're not gonna see it. It's not blocking it anymore. But yeah, beautiful bass. All right, buddy, go ahead. Look at that. There he goes. Caught another one. I don't think he's very big though. Just a little one. Oh, that's a beautiful bass. All right, buddy. All right. Whoa. Get me all wet, buddy. Right in the tongue. Look at that, beautiful. Look at the pattern. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. There he goes. All right, guys. That is a wrap. That's gonna do it for this video. You know, I lost count. I don't even know how many I caught, but I got to do this more often. You know, the San Antonio River, it's a really long stretch. Just in San Antonio, it's a really long stretch. It goes on for miles after, but it's full of bass. It's full of all kinds of fish. As you saw in the video earlier, like there's like tons of carp. There was some bluegill that were attacking my bait, but and then different species of bass too. You know, today I hit up 3 spots, and I've never put those 3 spots on the channel. They might look similar, but if you go up and down San Antonio River, those little kayak chutes, they all look the same. Some areas are more shallow than others, and that's what I was doing. I was walking out there in my boots, just launching it, trying to launch a Senko as far as I can, and you know, you would see the wake because the water was so shallow, and they would attack it. And all I was doing was just twitching it on the retrieve, and yeah, bass were hungry. But I don't know what's up with the weather. It was real cloudy. It was overcast skies earlier, and the sun started peeking out, and then now there's no sun. There's still clouds on this side. Weather for San Antonio has been really crazy lately. I got a long walk back to the truck, And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.